Yo everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Steins. Woo! Or Let's Read Steins, whatever. Anyways, Mayuri comes in. Looks like she's forgiven us for experimenting on her food. She's back with her usual smiley face self. Smiley face. Still works. What are you doing here so early? Well, I heard you guys had stayed up 2 nights in a row, so I brought some goodies. Ooh. Excellent. Good job. What kind of goodies? Though, to be accurate, it wasn't 2 nights in a row. I took an afternoon nap yesterday. And Daryl probably slept at some point. Maybe. Mayuri starts fishing through her convenience store bag. And then she takes out... Ta-da! Canned oden. Oden. The canned oden is still warm when she gives it to me. I open the lid right away and eat the beef. Mayuri and I have been together for so long that she knows what I like. Oh. When it comes to canned oden, beef is where it's at. It's a present for Mayuri. They're 270 yen each, so savor it, okay? Oh. I've been getting tired of eating bananas and chicken lately. Please buy these instead from now on. But Mayuri doesn't have enough pocket money to splurge like this all the time. Aww. And Mayuri loves buying chicken, so she'll keep buying that. Well, can't argue with that logic. I consider saying you'll get fat if you only eat frozen foods, but that's that threat's not very effective against Mayuri, so I'll hold my tongue. Her high metabolism prevents her from getting fat, no matter how much she eats. But wait, there's more! Ta-da! Ooh. Next, she produces a small box of Rhinet with Rhinet illustration. Rhinet sausage? It comes with a Upa bottle cap as a bonus. I really wanted it, so I bought it. She sticks out her tongue with a sly giggle. Something tells me that in a few months' time, this lab will be neck deep in Upa goods. There are only a few things right now. Like the cushion on the sofa, but that number is sure to grow exponentially. Upas are cute. So, how's Daru going? He's in the midst of a hard fight. Should at least rest a little. I mean, I've never seen him... I never said he had to do it all at once. Daru-kun's super hacker spirit is on fire. I like how he just still replies. And don't say haka. An empty Diet Cola bottle comes whistling through the air. Oh, wow. It hits my head with a nice thunk. That was very aggressive. He sure is tense. Maya and I evacuate to the corridor of the lounge and quietly eat the oden. But isn't hacking bad? Mayuri doesn't want you to do bad things. I would be a fool to let Daru's super hacker skills go to waste. Incidentally, it looks like hackers hijacked Science system back in 2008. Found news articles about it online. That means that even the inventors of the World Wide Web have holes in their security. With his skills, Daru should have no trouble getting through. Besides, we're doing this to expose Science wrongdoings. There's a war against the dark forces that secretly, there we go, rule the world. Bad things are bad. Unusual. Mayuri just usually accepts whatever they say. Well, a minute. We're doing a bad thing. Oh, more button. Let's see what the mail is. Greetings. Oh! This is Suzuha. First email. Thanks for exchanging addresses. With me yesterday, I finally made a friend here. Yay! Don't worry, I won't email you too much, and I might be slow to reply to. It's kinda new to this email thing. It's okay to laugh at me. I like Suzuha. You haven't used cell phones much. Where have you been living before? Oh, you took my address book. Let's find out where she was. You weren't... Where were you living before? Send. Mail sent. See, that's awesome. Right. Well, I mean, we are doing a bad thing. But there's no way we could stop now. I need to change the subject. Mo, want to trade my sweet potatoes for your beef? Go on, trade, or I'll have your quail egg. Don't be ridiculous next to the beef egg. The quail egg is my favorite. But Mayoshi likes quail eggs too. Sell for my Jinqua? Okay. Chica's better than sweet potatoes. With that said, I skewer the chica and put it in Mayu's can. And I get her beef in return. Subject change complete. Mayu really eats up conversations about food. Ha, puns. So easy to manipulate here. Look how adorable she looks. Soon, if I could just get the SQL table, I have more than enough password. You're no match for me. Dao has started talking to himself. Looks like things are falling into place. Dao really is a super hacker. I think this is the first time I've seen him serious. Dao bends himself forward, staring holes into his screen. That's not a good thing to do. But all I see on the screen is the same string of numbers and letters. Oh, come on. Yes, sir. You can't hide from me, you naughty thing, you. How does it feel to be naked? Wow. Okay. His eyes are bloodshot, and he started rambling. Maybe the lack of sleep was getting to him. Dao opens up a new window, types in a 12-character string, and slams the enter key. An error sound rings. He quickly deletes the string and enters a new one. He keeps repeating that sequence until finally... Login success. Yes! Yes! Matching ID and password. Login complete. Hell yeah! Taste it. Yes, yes, yes. What? Enthusiasm. Did you get it? No, I probably didn't. The smug bastard turns around with an expression of immense satisfaction. As if he's gone into Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Guessing it's French. Condition of mental physicals. Release unique to fill. To fill? Only fills can experience this. Unique to male physiology. Characterized by a feeling of supreme calm and composure. Entering this state is almost like becoming an empty shell, also known as hyper sage time or saint time. Huh. Canned meal sold by vending machines. Each can contains a hot broth. Beef, tofu, probably. Yep. Oh yeah, 2000 Y2K. Don't need to look into too much. I just want to know what that was. Mission complete. Really? Wow, that's amazing. I don't really get it though. After 20 hours of agony, it's finally over. 20 hours? Oh yeah, because I suppose at first the first night was them trying to figure out the microwave. To show Dao my appreciation, I toss him an unopened Odin can. An Odin can's the best after a job well done. Well done, you really are the world's greatest super hacker. 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 I'm glad you're on my side. So, do you find out what they're planning to destroy? How they're planning to destroy the world? I haven't looked yet, man. All I did was get us connected. but it's all downhill from here. Sorry if you're tired, but please start checking. The keys to the conspiracy have got to be in there. Yeah, I'll do it. But let me eat this Odin can first, yeah? After a short meal break, Dao taps on his keyboard more nimbly than before. The question is who this password belongs to. And why is that? I went into Steins' database and got the data table. From there, I focused on people with simple passwords like 111111 and ABCDEFGH to get my hands on an ID. It'll be awesome if this turns out to be the server admin's login, but I don't think we'll be that lucky. Yeah, typically people who are higher ranked, I guess, are forced to have more complex passwords, or at least hopefully that's the case. In Japanese, please. Same. It makes sense. Basically, if this is the server admin's password, we can taste every inch of Siren's luscious flesh. But if we were just an ordinary researcher's password, then we can only see Siren's boobs. That caught me by so much surprise of knocking things off my desk. I love how that's the Japanese equivalent. Dao, you might be the best person ever. Dao-kun, that's naughty. Quite the erotic examples. Basically, you mean there'll be limits on what information we can access. I prefer Dao's explanation. Or his metaphor, I suppose. Exactly. Anyway, it's only a matter of time before I get a server admin's password. Let's save that for later. I'm really sleepy now. It would be cool to push Dao any further. It's unfortunate, but overworking him isn't an option. Let's let him rest so then he can regain his energy. Oh, looks like our idea belongs to an accelerated division chief. Ooh. So that's not a server admin. It would take a miracle to get one on our first try. How many staff do you think Siren has? And I'm assuming these server admins would have more complex passwords. How many? Over 6,000. Wow, that's a lot. That many? Well, for now, let's look at... I suppose that's potentially both old and new. Like, current and people who've left, because they're not going to remove someone from the database straight away. I don't know. Anyways. Well, for now, let's look at this accelerated division chief. His name is Jack. Let's look at his email log. Of course, the emails come up in English. Oh no, this makes my head hurt. No. It's pathetic to flinch at the mere sight of English. I know, it sucks. What does it say? Need to translate it. Is it a job for Dr. X site? Machine translation site. Ah, like Google Translate. Nah, I've got a better idea. Ah, Dao boots up a translation software and auto-translate the open page. Poor, unnatural Japanese shows up. The first line says, Happy New Year! Looks like a New Year's green, something about going to vacation in Spain. Lucky bastard. The email's normal, nothing out of the ordinary. If we keep going the log like this, we could also identify the server manager. You know, looking through someone else's mail without permission makes me feel real guilty. Yeah. Maya gets depressed and moves away from the computer. She sits on the sofa and hugs a giant upper cushion with a sigh. I know we're doing something socially unacceptable, however... I abandoned guilt when I chose the path of evil long ago. Let the responsibility be mine. I will not ask you to answer for my crimes. What a guy. I'll let Okarin to me in the butt. Oh, no. I could kiss you. I decline your offer. Now get to peeking, though. I like how his face became more serious after he declined. You're Okarin, you're bad. You make Miroshi sad. That's so concerned to me. You just sit there and pretend your hands are clean. Upon further examination, we discovered several emails with the title experiment report. In English, naturally. Looks like he sends emails like these almost daily. LHC experiment reports. This could be a hint about time machines in there. You should try reading them. This is definitely crime, though. That's what his lips say, but his hands still click the email. I mean, at the same time, you've gotten this far. You've already broken the law. Going through them, I don't know. What comes up is intelligible series of symbols. This is encrypted. Of course it isn't that simple. Well, crack of this should be a piece of cake. Oh, nice, Super Hacker. He's a genius, no doubt. Dao undoes the security in less than 10 minutes. Wow. The real time sync is deciphering the crappy machine's translation. Translating into proper Japanese, it's... Hi, Paul. That's acting completely unnecessary. That acting is completely unnecessary. Oh, don't ruin his fun. Improve the survey condition. So the LCDN. The fellows are this fellow's obedient, surprisingly not a cat, though this fellow is a month, I think it may be. What? That's weird. Uploaded today's data to the server. The LHC is performing admirably. Can't say the same about the rest though. This baby's fickle as a cat, but is surprisingly obedient this month. Oh, would be great if it stayed like this forever. But don't you think this work is unrewarding? This kitten is 27 kilometers. This 27 kilometer long kitten has been operating for 9 years. Our research will change the course of history, yet only a small group of people are allowed to see it. Of course, if we ever officially release, it would be one hell of a scandal. People would probably say something like, call Robert Zankeef to Siren right away. He could build it in less than a year. 9 years? Don't finish reading and mud my temples with my thumbs. Calm down, let's sort things out. Do you think there were any translation errors in that email? Did Dao notice something unusual too? He's not joking like he usually does. If you trust the translation software, then that's what it says. Japanese is strange in places though. But that doesn't make sense. I thought the LHC was only put into operation around spring last year. This email makes it sound like it's been in operation for 9 years. That is strange. The email's send date is this year, 2010, so 9 years ago make it 2001. John Tyler posted this on @channel yesterday. The only other thing I could say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already successfully created micro black holes. I gulp. If you read between the lines of this email, it sounds like they'll be doing this sort of it sounds like they're doing some sort of secret experiment. Also, Robert Zemeckis is a super famous Hollywood movie director. He directed a trilogy of smash hit time travel movies about 20 years ago. I groan. No way. Was I right? Simon's hiding a major secret from the world. And it's related to time travel? Keep looking, Dao. Search for anything related to time machine research. Seriously? I don't know if Dao has questioned my order or the possibility Simon might be researching time travel. Either way, he begins tapping the keyboard again. Then any emails with the phrase time machine in them. But the phrase Z program has used hundreds of times in the past few months. Do you think it could be about the current LCH experiments? What is it specifically? Black hole formation experiment? Let's try looking at the document. Ah! Found one. Dao opens a PDF attachment. Oh ho! Looks like this top secret stuff from France, England and Holland. Government secrets? Sounds not even a government organization, so why? Wait, should we be looking into this stuff? This might be a little deep here. I don't care. Give me the details. Hold on. If we get caught, we're not getting off with an apology. Are you so incompetent to let us, as to let yourself be traced? I took the necessary precautions. Then I fail to see the problem. Well, thanks. See, we got faith in Dao. Dao makes a slightly awkward face as he takes the file about the Z program and feed it into the translation software. Oops. Well, that's a very ominous thing. Error. Human is dead. Mismatch. May 14th. 137th Z program experiment report. Because we have already successfully created a mini black... A jet just flew by and it scared the crap out of me. I was like, is this in the game or real life? Because we've already succeeded at creating mini black holes, the report is omitted. First... Wait, stop! All of a sudden, his prediction became a reality. So Siren did use the LHC to generate mini black holes. But they've announced that the experiments still haven't succeeded, so why? This is what Tai is referred to as don't believe what they say. What's with all the jets suddenly? I don't know if you can hear that. I wouldn't be surprised, it's showing up on the thing. Holy moly. Anyway, but the goal of the experiment wasn't to generate mini black holes. It was to create a new elementary particle reaction. Dao doesn't take his wide eyes off the monitor. But in reality, they've already generated those mini black holes. Sure does seem like it. What does it say next? Results. Error. Human is dead. Mismatch. For details, consult Jellyman report number 14. We propose that further experiments be halted until the lifter is perfected and all local field conformity points are online. But what does that mean? Human is dead means someone died, right? Huh? Someone died? Seriously? I groan. This isn't a joke anymore. Something very serious is going on here. Maybe we are in too deep. And what if we are? I'm not afraid. I'm not. After all, I'm the insane mad scientist Hoyun Koyoma. We can't stop now. I can't control my curiosity. Besides, now that I have proof of the evil dead, ignoring it would leave a bad taste in my mouth. My throat's going dry. I swallowed my saliva. In an attempt to keep whatever composure I can, I scold myself for being so faint of heart. What is this Jellyman's report? Dao stops typing once I ask my question, but he soon clicks his tongue. I can't find it in Jack's email. We need an account with more privileges. Then we'll save that for next time. Search for something related to time machines. You know we're not going to find anything, right? After that, Dao spends about 15 minutes fishing through the Accelerator Division's chief's email, but he doesn't find anything about time machines. Words like Accelerated Terminal Committee and LHC Project Lead comes up, so I guess we should look for an ID from there. Maybe then we can get more information. You can't look it up with the ID you have? Dao shakes his head. Well, I guess let's call it a day. Whew. By the way, what we just saw was Cern's biggest server, but I also find a strange database on the network. Strange how? It was buggy. Buggy? I mean, it was full of some kind of code, but the code is gibberish, utterly impossible to decipher, thank you very much. Decode, thank you very much. Could it be encrypted? Not by my algorithm. Not by any algorithm I've ever seen. It wouldn't even work as a program. It just bothers me. Why would they have a database that no one can ever use? This is strange. I'll see what I can find out. Interesting. Dao tries every trick in the book to crack the mysterious database. But after about an hour, the pistons of his fingers begin speeding up. Eventually, he just slams the keyboard out of frustration. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. You can't call this a program, dumbass. Go to hell. Oh great, he snapped. I think you should stop. Yeah, it might be a good idea. Maya puts down his sewing tools and turns to Dao with a worried look on her face. My head's spinning. I can't take it anymore. This is bad. Dao is breaking down. Maybe I'm pushing him too far. He's been up 2 days straight. He probably is at his limit. Good work. Go rest, Dao. Yeah, I'll do that. Anyway, even if it isn't a bug, but an actual program, only the guys who made it could understand it. I've never seen anything like it. A program like anything he's seen. At that moment, music burst from my pocket. I've got mail. From John Tyder. If everything you wrote is true, then we have a lot to chat about, particularly considering the IBM 5100's hidden functionality, which I have not mentioned to anybody yet. I am indeed surprised that you know about it. However, I have not gone to the year 2000, though it's possible I gulp. Oh wait, what's going on? Ooh, I've like skipped the thing. Though it's possible that I go there later. There are 3 possible explanations. I won't read the phone. Flash runs through my head like an electric shock. Quite a bit of text, but what catches my eye are the first several lines. Okay. Of course, everything's fallen into place. What you talking about? Mary looks at me curiously, but I don't have time to answer her. I'm frantically assembling the pieces in my mind. John Tyler, Siren, the time machine? These things are all connected. And now I have another piece of the puzzle. I shiver at my own brilliance. Sorry, I won't read the whole thing. There's still possible. The John Tyler who appeared in 2000 is my future self. In other words, I go to 2000 later and write about the things that you have told me. That would cause a chicken and egg paradox, wouldn't it? Second, you're delusional or making things up. For the sake of serious discussion, let's set this possibility aside. Third, you may have seen something I wrote on a different world line. That would mean that 10 years ago you existed on a world line that the one you're on now, a different world line than the one you are now. However, that raises another issue. When the world line changes, the entire timeline is reconstructed from the past to future in order to prevent a paradox from occurring. That was proven in 2036. In other words, it should be impossible for you to retain memories from previous world lines, unless you too are a time traveler. That is, do you have any idea what cause could be? Here we go. Finally read them. Daryl, I think I know how we can read that program. Seriously? How? I aim my phone's camera at the screen displaying the supposedly bugged data and take a picture. I attach the message. I attach it to a message. Does this code look familiar? And send it to Tita. Mysterious database inside Siren. A program unlike anything Super Haku Daru has seen. Its true form is. If my hunch is correct, John Tita should know. What? There's no way. Say what you want, like. We'll know soon enough. We wait for Tita's reply. There's only been a few minutes. This feels like an eternity to me. Oh, it's here! I would laugh if it was someone else. Oh, no. Where did you find that? It's written in a proprietary IBM programming language used prior to 1975. You can only decipher it with an IBM 5100. I quickly opened the email, and its contents is enough to raise goosebumps in my entire body. Just as I suspected. Huh? I was right, Daryl. I know where that data comes from. It's an IBM 5100. The retro PC that contains a special function. In fact, for more than 25 years after it went into market in 1975, no one knew of it save a few IBM engineers. That function was put to light by the John Tita who appeared in 2000. A while after Tita's posted about it, an actual IBM engineer admitted to the hidden function's existence. Just pointing out all this stuff actually happened in real life, which is crazy. Which reminds me, I talked to Zuza about this only yesterday. Flashback! It can decipher IBM proprietary programming language, which was written before APL and BASIC became widespread. Isn't that surprising? Now it's a dead programming language, only decipherable with an IBM 5100. Unflashback. What an incredible coincidence! A prime example of synchronicity at work. I want to know what that word. Meaningful coincidence. Similarity. The feeling that two casually unrelated events have a meaningful relationship. For example, a vase falling and shattered, and at the same time my grandmother died in the hospital. Nearly everyone has felt synchronicity at some point in their lives. A constant allocated by Swiss psychologist Carl Jung, 1875 to 1961. It's almost like the almighty will's pulling the strings. No, I say! Discovery is ours was inevitable from the start. This is the choice of Steins Gate. Wait, so Siren has an IBM 5100 database? Those machines aren't compatible with any modern software. Why would they do something like that? Answer me this. What is the best way to secure a machine against external cracking? Does he mean hacking? Or common computer terminology? Actions include illegal access to network systems and data tampering, often confused with hacking. There we go. But hacking originally means the constructive study of software. Cracking, on the other hand, is a malicious act. There we go then. Well, make it standalone, of course. I know what standalone is, but a computer that's not connected to any other computer or network. Darrow quickly catches onto my intent of my question. If only IBM 5100s can read it, then I guess that's kind of standalone. Which means Siren's keeping the most important secrets hidden there. How did you know about that hidden function anyway? It is recorded in my brain's exclusive index. Librarium Phenom... What? No idea what that means. Tyler said it himself 10 years ago, but Darrow wouldn't believe me if I told him the truth. Very original. I know Darrow's retort. Mayu, we have an important matters to discuss. As mental? But I can hear you fine from here. Very soon she doesn't get off the sofa. It doesn't matter whether you can hear or not. It's me concerns the fate of the future gadget laboratory. Nay, the fate of mankind. So I want you to feel more secretive, like we're scheming or something. It's important that we stare closely at the monitor and exchange dramatic lines. The atmosphere right now is too light. It's all Mo's fault. Oh, but Mo's adorable. Won't participate in the evil schemes. Oh, but I can't have everything my way. Whoa, this is weird. Listen forth! Wait. Listen forth, you two. Henchmen. My word, what is wrong with me? I just can't read. Listen, you two. Henceforth, the future gadget laboratory shall begin emergency top secret operations. This shall be the first stage in our war against the dark powers that manipulate the world from the shadows. Our enemy is Siren, a scientific intense engaged in the most evil research imaginable. Oh, Green, you're too loud. I've been up all night. Crap. I guess I'm being too loud. That kind of ruins the whole secret feeling. And the window's open too. If Susie's down below, I'm sure she can hear everything. So I turn it down a notch. Understand? The world has no need for two mad scientists. Before they can get ahead of us, we must outwit them. Who are they? You know, them. I know she doesn't get it at all. Basically, must obtain the Phantom Retro PC, the IBM 5100, said to be located somewhere in Ikaba. I make a magnificent declaration, but Dao just rubs his eyes. Mayo returns to her needlework. Damn it! Is there anything you guys react to? We uncovered a massive conspiracy here. How come you aren't excited? I'll pass on the search. I'm seriously tired. Besides, I won't keep combing Siren's server. That's actually a clever move. That's true. Well, you're the one who could do that, Dao, so I'll leave that to you. Yeah, thumbs up. So the IBN 5100 investigation squad shall consist of Mayuri and me. I can't. Looks like it's just me. Mayo makes an apologetic face. I have to make costumes, and I have work too. So basically, you two are telling me this. I'm the only one with free time. Fine. I'll manage this alone somehow. It's useless to try and stop me. Understood? But, okay. Are you going to do something bad again? Nah, he's all talk. Leave my useless comrades behind and stride gallantly out of the lab. I step out onto the streets. And we'll tackle the streets next episode. Things are picking up, so things are starting to get connected. We need the IBN to translate the secret code of Siren's database to find secrets. Whoa! So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the plot and where it's going. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye!